And what is this? It's like a manchu dekak karat.
Yeah, like just tie to the bed and just don't let go. Yeah, it's good fun actually.
And this is
Self-help.
meaning. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
She's really fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I told her, I said she should have run the country at one point. We would have had a party throughout.
Certainly would have been better than what it is now.
It's time.
Welcome to Date with Danu, right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today on the show, we're speaking about music and entertainment, but it comes with a great purpose.
I'm Sunethra Bandaranaike. I'm the founder's chairman of Sunera Foundation, which is a charitable organization which has been working for the last 25 years with differently abled young people throughout the country. We work with about 1,500 young people of all ethnicities and males and females, and what we do is we bring them out into the open from being stigmatized and being stuck in their homes. After they work with us in our workshops, they develop their strengths, their self-confidence, and they are blooming. They are like flowers that you water and the flower blooms. So our theory is work with them, develop whatever talents they have. They all have talent. It's a matter of discovering what the talent is and tapping into that. Whether it's singing or dancing or miming or whatever it is, they have a lot of talent.
Hi, I'm Soundarie David Rodrigo.
And I'm Shenuk Wijesinghe. And we're on a date with Danu.
So I guess we are here today also to speak of this upcoming concert that we're doing on the
27th of May.
That concert would obviously be featuring Shenuk. For those of you who haven't heard him, he's got an amazing, unique voice. And of course, it's great to collaborate with him, not just because of the voice, but I also happen to have worked with him now for how long, Shenuk?
Since the age of 9, I guess.
Yeah, since he was 9. And what's extra special is that this concert is done for the Sunera Foundation, for the cause that they work towards to help raise funds for those kids who are so very special. So while we bring song and music to this concert, we are also helping these very special children. And thanks to Sunetra's vision and her passion also for the arts, we both are happy to present this concert.
The title of the show is Come Fly With Me, based on Frank Sinatra's number. The show will consist of classical to semi-classical and some few pop numbers. So it caters to all audiences of different ages and different preferences, I would say.
Yeah, it covers a broad range of repertoire, and if you love music and if you want to help a worthy cause, then yeah, you should come for the concert. It's also a very intimate setting because it's just piano and voice. So what we both bring to you would be very specially for you on the 27th of May at the Lionel Theatre.
And here we have the people on the show today. With me, I have someone who I think is absolutely gorgeous at any given time. I've always thought she's the prettiest. Sunethra Bandaranaike. If times were different, you know, I told you I would have married you.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I did tell you that.
I'm sorry. I'm glad the times are not.
You could always just lie a little bit on camera.
I see.
Thank
Next
you.
time I will.
Thank you. We have the star of the show. We have Shenuk.
Shenuk Wijesinghe.
Nice to meet you. And we have Soundarie David, who is going to be accompanying the voice. Now, that's just a little overall of what this show is all about. We are promoting a concert that's going to take off very soon. This is in aid of Sunera Foundation, which has been championing a wonderful cause, and at the same time, they have put up these shows so that they could raise funds to keep helping those who need it. So let's start off with the Sunera Foundation, which I was first introduced to in 2006. That's the first time I met you.
When the book came,
Yes, and when I came with Siobhan to meet you.
that's right.
Yes. So please tell me, how has it been since then to today? Years
Well, I
of
must say, we are delighted that we are celebrating our silver jubilee this year.
wow.
25 years. And looking back from that time to now, it's been a little rocky, the journey has been, obviously, but because we are so determined, so committed, not only me, I'm talking of my entire team in the head office as well as in the field. Because of them, we have carried on without too many hiccups and moving forward. And this year, in November, once again, we'll be doing Samanalaya, and it's going to be outstandingly good. And we keep on doing that. And we also perform at the Gaul Lit Fest. Again, we've had many compliments about our performances. So,
Brilliant. I always say, yes, you could be a teacher or a guardian at Sunera Foundation or at the schools working with kids, but more than the fact there is a salary involved, there's a lot of compassion and love involved. It has to be there because no salary can top up what you have to do for these children. And I think that's the most important thing for us to keep in mind.
yes, quite right, Danu.
And talent, who is in the middle. So you have won awards for your voice, and I must say, when she spoke to me, she said, "Oh, he's such a talent." That's what she said. So, so I have to ask you, tell me about your calling to music.
So I have been singing from a very young age.
He is young still, huh?
Yes. My mom and dad kind of set me in that direction. And I started singing and was introduced to my amazing mentor and teacher, Mrs. Soundarie.
And
David
how old were you at that time?
I was 9 years old.
Right.
So it's been some time, and since then I got the opportunity to perform at so many events and qualify and been lucky enough to win a few awards. So,
And when you got into it at that age and when you started training with Soundarie, did you think it will be a long run?
I mean, if you're being honest, I don't. Mrs. Soundarie remembers me when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
So, and I didn't know that I would take this journey
So
seriously.
you stopped with Soundarie at one point?
No, I did not.
Ah.
But I didn't know I was going to take it seriously.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I didn't know I was going to get into classical singing and try to reach these goals and places.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
So you have been the chosen one for this concert. How was it when you first met her? She can be intimidating.
Well, at first, it was intimidating.
Yes.
But now we're so
We are
chill.
buddies. We are
She's
buddies.
cool. She's cool. She
Yes.
calls people machang and
Yes,
she's
and
fabulous.
I was told to refer to Mrs. Sunethra as Auntie B.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
You can stand for the name and the personality.
so she's really fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I told her, I said she should have run the country at one point. We would have had a party throughout.
Certainly would have been better than what it is now.
Definitely. And we have Soundarie David Rodrigo, who has been on the show multiple times. It's like I have no introduction to give. I'm tired. So how did you allow a male to sing with you for so long?
So he started off as a boy soprano, and a very good boy soprano at that.
Boys make the best sopranos. Which is true.
True.
Yeah.
I think the innocent quality in their voices come out, and which no other girl soprano can depict. But yeah, so he started as a good boy soprano, and he used to win the ABRSM exam prizes. And then, I don't know, it just happened. And I saw this voice blooming and then going into a baritone and now potentially a tenor. And there was obviously a lot of talent. And yeah, then I was like, no, you can't stop, you need to keep pushing. And then he also now teaches. And yeah.
Let me guess, Soul Sounds Academy?
Yes, Danu, at the Soul Sounds Academy. But he also teaches at home with his mom. He also plays the piano. So yeah.
Brilliant. Excellent. We're going to come back and speak more right after this hot seat. Our title sponsors for Date with Danu is Crystal Luxury Wellness. Thank you for joining us on the show. You're having confidence issues, just like, coming out there, performing your best, doing what you love doing, and there are a few things that are holding you back. You can now consult the right people who can help you through this. It could be skin, hair, you name it. They have the best lineup of treatments and doctors, therapists, and nurses working 24/7 to give you the best care. And at the same time, Crystal has been awarded multiple awards, giving you all the proof you need to go meet them and come to know them, from hair care to skin to any type of vitamins that really enriches your performance. All of this is available under one roof. You can now visit them at Crystal Villa, at their clinic, if not at One Golf Ace Level 3. Thank you, Crystal, for joining us on the show. And we get back to the questions. Normally, these questions are very demanding.
Yeah.
But for you, it's a walk in the park.
I've done that for a long time.
A walk in the park? Or, it's too warm, meant for that. If not for Soundarie and Shenuk, who would be performing? These are your options.
Well, it's like this.
Wait, let me give you some options. Kishani, Nanda Malini, Umaria, Delano brothers. Hypothetical question if these two are not there.
Tough question to answer. Amongst those four, I'll pick Kishani.
Done. Apart from Soul Sounds, with whom you work with, another choir in your opinion that really stands out?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking me.
You and him.
You answer that because I don't know much about choirs.
Yeah, that's true. You answer, Baba.
Well, I think Soul Sounds choir is the leading female ensemble.
Certainly.
In terms of male voices, I actually like the Old Joe choir. I know them very well and I really respect them as well.
Excellent. If you could undo one political decision made in the country, what would you do?
Undo. I don't know, there are many things that can be undone. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any one thing. Political decision, did you say?
Yeah.
Decision made by politicians. The ethnic conflict.
Soundarie, who do you think deserves to be recognized musically representing Sri Lanka on an international platform?
Well, I think many of us Sri Lankans have done really well and have already represented Sri Lanka and have been recognized.
The ones who have not been, out of that.
In time to come, I hope Shenuk would be. Why? Because everybody else has been. I mean, from the Delano roles to Kishani, all of them have been, and they're doing well. So now it's time for the next generation.
You're right.
Pick your favorite Sri Lankan artist. Bhatia Santosh, Raini, Umara, Iraj.
Who are you asking?
All of you. You don't know everyone? You know.
I don't know any of them, but I have heard Bhati and Santosh sing years ago, so I would say them because I don't know anything about the others.
Yeah, actually, one of them are not of any use.
I guess, yeah, Uncle Bhati and Uncle Santosh. I'm sorry, I
Uncle Bhatia, Uncle Santosh. Uncle.
And yeah, Bhati and Santosh, also what many people don't know about them is they also went for classical singing with Auntie Marianne. So they have amazing voices as classical singers, and
Yeah.
I think now they've done amazingly well in the pop industry. So yeah, both of them.
Definitely. All right, thank you for the answers. I actually think you won.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
You're very spot on with your answers. We're going to get into a break. Our title sponsors for Date with Danu is Crystal Luxury Wellness. Thank you for joining us on the show. You're having confidence issues, just like, coming out there, performing your best, doing what you love doing, and there are a few things that are holding you back. You can now consult the right people who can help you through this. It could be skin, hair, you name it. They have the best lineup of treatments and doctors, therapists, and nurses working 24/7 to give you the best care. And at the same time, Crystal has been awarded multiple awards, giving you all the proof you need to go meet them and come to know them, from hair care to skin to any type of vitamins that really enriches your performance. All of this is available under one roof. You can now visit them at Crystal Villa, at their clinic, if not at One Golf Ace level.
It's time.
Welcome back to the show. We are speaking about this concert that's going to take off, and let me just give you a breakdown. I'm going to ask Soundarie, where is it happening? When is it happening? How can we buy tickets?
So it's happening on the 27th of May at the Lionel Wen Theatre. Tickets are out at the Lionel Wen Theatre. And not only would they get a very good repertoire list from classical to the lighter jazz numbers, but they would also be helping a cause, a worthy cause, if they do come for the concert. So yeah.
Amazing. Now, talking about the worthy cause, how challenging is it when you have to run this foundation?
Good God, extremely challenging. I mean, I don't know how I managed to do it for 25 years.
Yeah. Especially COVID would have been very hard.
Coming from a family which has been strong in politics running the country, that's a different ball game. We also probably have it in our blood to take something and do it well. Whatever goes wrong, you correct it, move forward. If something else goes, it has happened to us, we correct it and go forward. That, I think I have got it in me. We all have. My sister has it as well, much more than I have.
And how, in terms of the support system, I'm sure during COVID and also with the financial crunch that we had in the country, with all types of turmoil we have gone through, it would have been a constant hit, because as much as people would love to give, if there is a problem in giving, if they don't have the funds to roll out, it becomes hard. And even putting up a beautiful show, having the best singers in the world coming, if people don't pay and come with a ticket, it's just tough. During, especially, we had like testing times from 2019. During that timeline, how was it for you?
We were not working. We shut down all our workshops and waited until it was ready, and the government said, okay, now it's okay. What we did was, which I don't know how many organizations did that, in spite of being a charity, we are not a money-making concern. We paid all the staff from head office down to the
Ground workers.
Down to the workshop level. All of them were paid the salary they were getting, and they were so shocked. They rang up and started crying on the phone, saying there are so many organizations around us who are shut down and they are not getting any payment. You all are paying us. I said, yes. That is absolutely important.
Correct, for sure, because everyone has to live.
Of course.
It's tough. Shenuk, I just have to ask you, in terms of music, How many songs or numbers are you going to perform on the 27th?
Roughly around 20 numbers, ranging from classical to musical theatre.
What's your personal favorite? Classical, musical theatre, pop?
Well, I kind of specialize in classical, and people say I'm fairly good at theatre as well. So, I guess,
I hope you'll do more theatre. I would love to.
yeah.
Yeah. a lot of
This
people-
time there would be more theatre.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
Because I feel like the lineup of classical music, the timeline of people who used to enjoy it, I think now it's changing a little
True,
bit.
true.
We're having a more younger audience
Yeah.
coming
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think they want the more recognizable tunes, even
Yes.
though they are big numbers to
Yeah.
perform.
True.
Soundarie, do you feel like there is a lack of awareness about that genre of music when you speak to kids today?
Yeah, what you say is so true, because I think also because of technology and Instagram and TikTok, I mean, you'd rarely see a TikTok featuring classical music, right? So obviously, yeah, there's a lack of knowledge, so we do try to instill that knowledge, but we kind of balance it with the more modern stuff so that they are able to appreciate that and do
this.
what they love.
Yeah.
doing.
So that there is
Yeah.
there is something that really connects them to.
Yes. Can I add one? I
Yeah.
know this is your show and it's not connected to the question, but I want to say that Shenuk and I are truly humbled to do this show for Sunera Foundation, but also for the person Sunethra is, because years ago, and I will not forget this, when Soul Sounds was stuck without having funds to go to China or somewhere, and ticket rate was messed up, and a day before going we had like so many lakhs to pay. It was thanks to her that we were able to go for the World Choir Games and come, because she said, no, I will guarantee with the airline that you will pay them when you come back. Now just go and come. So she has a very warm heart, and she, not just with the foundation, but she promotes talent in this country. So I'm truly grateful, and now she's doing the same with Shenuk, and we both are grateful to her.
How did you come across Shenuk?
Through her.
Oh.
Of course, you heard him, I think, at the concert, and then remember the concert he
That
did?
is after I had met him.
Okay.
No?
Guess.
Yeah.
We are going for a segment. I don't know whether I'll get hammered by the person who's seated next to me, but it's called Kinky. Welcome back to the show. Because it's your first time on date with Danu, let me just introduce you to this segment called Kinky. Right? Because I know you enjoy all the elements of life, so I would like to ask you a question. What's something naughty you think that gets better with age?
A naughty sense of humor.
Good one.
I had to play safe.
But get on a good day, it's a lot of fun. Today she's on TV, no, can't ask all this. Shenuk, I'll ask you this. Have you ever tried anything that requires a safe word, my darling?
Not
Yet?
Not yet.
You'll get there.
Maybe.
Yeah. At least with Soundarie, you might have a safe word just to get out of rehearsal. Not that way, are you? Soundarie, are you good in expressing your needs and wants in life?
In life, I should say I am.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
That's amazing. If you know what I mean, you know. I'm going to give this to you.
All right.
Time for a break. Our friends at Selyn, more than just fabric, more than just fashion, they have become a movement that has supported women throughout the years. Started by this wonderful lady called Sandra, who has really gone there and created an opportunity for women to shine and become leaders in their place. Now, contributing towards Selyn is actually contributing towards livelihood. They have made entrepreneurs come forward and live life at the same time, earn and look after their family, and at the same time take this brand to the world. Selyn has provided fabric to even designers across the world who have graced the runway on big shows. Apart from this simple fabric being something that we will see on our body, it has made changes that the world has spoken about. Selyn doesn't only give you colorful, wonderful fabrics and textures to work with. They give you a reason to make others smile. So when you do go purchase at Selyn, remember, you're giving back.
It's time.
25 years, Sunera Foundation has helped groom, make them believe in themselves and really come out there and perform and shine and even be the best version of themselves, these kids who work with Sunera Foundation. But I just want to know, differently able children. This is a very sensitive topic at the same time. When you speak to their parents or when parents speak to you, how do you approach that situation? How do you sort of console them?
No, there's no need to console them. They hear, it's word of mouth, that there's a workshop happening in a particular area. If they have a child, they'll bring to the workshop because of some other child's mother has told them. And they start working from day one and they watch what happens. All the parents are there, I mean the mothers. And they love to see the children developing.
Yeah.
So, by the time I get round to going to a workshop, which is not often, they are over the moon and thanking me profusely for giving this opportunity to these young people.
Correct.
Because they get a chance to perform locally if they have put together a drama. If there's something happening in local government or in a school or something, they are invited to perform.
Right.
Because they want people to see that these are kids with a problem.
But yet.
Yet, that's right.
Yeah. And it's beautiful because I think everyone just wants an opportunity to perform, to shine, to show what they can. And giving them that stage is just remarkable. So if somebody wants to go out there and help Sunera Foundation, can they reach out maybe on your website?
Well, they will have to come and see us in the head office to talk with them, explain to them what we do, where we function, and ask them what their interest is. Is it just a quick fix or are they going to continue to work with us? So once that's figured out, if we think they are going to make a useful contribution, we put them in touch with one of the workshops and then they go once a week. There are quite a few, you know, some of my friends, their grandchildren, I'm now aging myself, their grandchildren are now through university, right? When they come here, they go to our workshop and they work for 7-8 weeks. And then we give them a certificate which stands them in good stead and they go and talk about it. Now my sister's grandson came here with 3 boys from his school and they wanted to go to a workshop. They did and they had the most wonderful time. They are coming again for my sister's birthday in June and they say we want to go again. So, you know, they come from families who don't necessarily encounter people with disability. So we want young people from that age to know that there are others who are not like you.
Yeah.
They have problems. How do you handle it? Be part of that problem. And these people are like that. They are very, very good after they worked with us. Some of them have gone back and worked in other organizations. So
It teaches empathy and that's the most important thing.
exactly.
Yeah. Soundarie, I know Soul Sounds, even you all have performed many times for causes, for charity projects, for projects that really mean something. When you were approached, I don't think it's the first time you're working
No, we worked before.
before.
Yeah.
But this particular show or any other shows, I know it's demanding, especially the choristers and everyone, because they have to work to live,
Yeah, yeah.
and at the same time they have to contribute time towards this. How do you all manage that?
So like you said, sometimes the cause is the driving force. And I remember some years ago we were performing in Delhi, and at the end of that performance, a mother walked up to us and she said, "My daughter has Down syndrome, but you brought a smile to their faces." So it's moments like that that make it worth it for us also. So I mean, you've known Soul Sounds through the years, the old, the young, and you know, we somehow make it happen. I think God's grace as well. So we just push ourselves and try to manage. And if I can add one more thing, I know I've never said this on this show, but I know it holds true. So I've known you for a long time, and I know you have had different people on this show, but I think by having artists, musicians on this show, you have also helped us develop and take the music forward, like promoting this show or anyone else. So truly, I am grateful, and I'm sure all the artists are grateful for the service you are doing for the industry, Danu, and I mean it. There's no hidden agenda here. I'm saying it from the heart, so thank you.
That
Can
is
you say
quite true,
something, or for
quite
once
true.
you're speechless?
Poor Danu is looking deeply
Yeah.
embarrassed.
You're like, no, it's true. Because artists need that kind of backing. It's not just financial. We need the backing to take our work forward, and you've done that for this country over the years, so thank you.
Well, this is also not mine. It's a platform that needs to be filled with good things. It's time for a break. We'll see you after this. Our friends at Align, thank you so very much for joining us. Now, they have 3 branches where to go and meet them. They have doctors and all the latest technology. They do this 3D photo shoot of you, all because they want to make sure that you have a smile that the world looks at. Now, we all want to have that perfect smile, but it's all about designing that smile. You don't need to be young to do it. You can do it at any age you want to. They have the technology and the right people to do it. You can now visit them and come to know how in the world you do it. It's very, very simple, because at Align, you get a chance to correct your smile and make it the perfect smile. More details when you do visit them. There's a process, and Dr. Nazar, the main man, will help you through it.
It's time.
Keep the Dead Free on the 27th at Lanal Went Theatre. You get a chance to enjoy his voice, her performances, together with Soul Sounds backing him as well. It's all done to support a wonderful cause that has been championed for the past 25 years, helping children come out, perform, feel confident, and that's through Sunera Foundation. If you want to, you can always come to know more details. It's absolutely transparent, and they'll always be happy to give you the insight to what's happening with the funds. It's wonderful to know that talent like this come forward to do it free of charge, just so that they can support more people. In terms of your love for music and all of this, what is your end dream? Like, what's the dream that you have as a performer?
I guess I never dreamed of big things, but now
It's free.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yes. So I guess I would want to represent our country at an international level and make our country proud, I guess, and hopefully inspire the next generation to take the step forward to pursue their dreams, I guess.
Amazing. What made you say yes to his voice? You're not easy to please, no?
Yes, too.
His voice, like him to be the star.
Because I heard him singing and I thought it was terrific.
How many times I've sung for you? You never wanted me
Oh,
to.
God. Maybe your voice next time.
Thank you. Will be a hard sell though, but let's try.
Never mind. Challenges must be taken
I
up
know.
always.
It will be not only for charity, it will be a charity. Soundarie, tell me about the So Sounds girls backing him. It's the full choir backing?
Yeah, it's a full choir. That'll be about 22.
That must be sad,
25
no? Just
voices.
backing and not fronting and all.
But I mean, it's always nice to have one sole male voice, have all the attention, and we be backup singers.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have no problem.
Yeah, true. But this, would you ever do an all boys So Sounds?
I would like to. Actually, Shenuk initiated it, and we tried to start a male chorus, but that takes me to the very point I didn't have males in the choirs, because I feel they don't give us commitment. They are not hardworking. So it was very difficult. You can ask him. He couldn't even handle 8 boys coming regularly for rehearsals. So that's your answer to why Soul Sounds was always a female chorus.
Just got thrown under the bus there. Just absolutely.
Absolutely thrown
Yeah,
under the
just
bus.
terribly thrown under the bus. Excuses, I tell you. Anyway, so I know that you recently performed with the Danu brothers. How was
Yes,
that?
That is amazing, because as you know, we had not connected for
I
the
know.
longest possible time.
That bridge was broken.
Yeah, the bridge is broken, but
Now it's stitched so hard. It's like,
but it was good because the chemistry on stage was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, it's always a treat to watch Soundarie playing. It's absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She
brilliant.
literally makes love to that piano. It's just beautiful, and I think that's a gift, and we are so blessed to have
Indeed.
enjoyed it over the years.
Indeed.
And Shenuk, I wish you all the very best, and I'm sure this is just the start to many amazing applause coming your way, more credit and more stages to sing in. And I think, and the fact that you are giving your voice and your time and talent for something good is creditable at such a young age. Although you are just 1 year younger than me, it's just. You know I love you. Absolutely.
I love you too.
I'm telling this from the bottom of my heart. Although she comes from such a powerful family with a surname that is recognized across the world, she remains humble, simple, fun, approachable, and with a fabulous sense of humor.
Thank you, thank you.
And I always think she was a sexy one in the political arena.
Everybody is not in their heads.
Yeah.
No, but it's the truth.
It's true.
I'm not lying. Even my mom used to think like you in your sleeveless jacket. And she's like, she's so pretty. You were.
The jacket was pretty or what?
You were pretty.
Yeah.
You were a hot number. Still. But anyway, on that note, we need to wrap things up. Support this. Hopefully, we will see you all on the 27th at the Uvin. Until we see you again, you keep smiling. That's a wrap on the show.